The more you react to arrogant people, the more you end up validating their behavior in their own minds. Think about it. When someone interrupts you in a meeting, takes credit for your ideas, laughs a bit too loudly at their own jokes, or brushes off your suggestions like they're nothing, it's hard not to feel that tightness in your chest. Your hands start to itch, and your mind races with 100 clever comebacks that you'll never actually say. That replay of the moment just keeps looping in your head, following you into your sleep, your work, and those late-night hours when your thoughts can be particularly harsh. This isn't a sign of weakness, it's a theft. Your peace is being taken away by someone who probably doesn't even realize it, but you can take it back. The Stoic response to arrogance isn't to match their noise with your own. It's not about proving anything to them. It's about reclaiming what's rightfully yours, your judgment, your focus, your calm. When arrogance tries to provoke you, it's aiming to take up space in your mind. Don't accept that invitation. Take a moment to pause. Breathe. Just 2 seconds of silence can do more than a flood of words ever could. As Epictetus said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Let that be your first instinct. In that brief pause, you get to decide who you want to be. Reframing the situation is another key. Often arrogance is just a mask for something deeper, like insecurity, fear, or a desperate need to be acknowledged that never learned to listen. So, when someone belittles you or cuts you off, remind yourself that this is their issue, not yours. Seneca once warned, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." A lot of the pain you feel comes from the story you tell yourself after the moment has passed. You create a narrative about your worth, shaped by what others think, and then you start to believe it. It's time to stop that story. Instead, embrace a quieter truth. Someone acted poorly, but I won't let their actions dictate how I feel. If you need to speak, do so with calm strength. Choose one clear, measured sentence. I wasn't finished. That's not accurate. Let me complete my thought. Keep it short and precise, without any heat. Arrogance craves drama, while dignity turns away from it. You don't have to shout to be heard. Speaking less, but with steadiness, is a power that arrogant people often overlook. The crowd that thrives on drama feeds off noise. Don't give in to it. Sometimes, silence is the most powerful response. A steady gaze, a deep breath, and simply walking away can make a significant impact. These choices can tip the scales in your favor. Walking away isn't giving up. It's about preserving yourself. You're choosing the broader horizon of your life over the petty stage of someone else's ego. Zeno, the founder, taught us to live in harmony with reason and community. Reason guides you to safeguard your attention, while community means engaging where your life truly flourishes, not where it gets wasted. Wear humility like armor. True humility isn't weak, it's a strength. Practicing courage means embracing humility, acknowledging your flaws and limitations while still pushing ahead with confidence. That kind of confidence makes arrogance fade into the background. When someone brags, take a moment to remember Monius Rufus's belief that true virtue lies in action, not in showboating. When you cultivate humility every day, it acts as a protective shield. It takes away the fuel from those who are arrogant because you no longer feel the need to prove your worth. You already know it. If you find yourself dealing with persistent arrogance, like a colleague who always claims credit, a friend who constantly steals the spotlight, or a boss who belittles you, address it calmly and methodically, not with a dramatic flair. Have a private conversation, keep a record of their behavior, and request processes that highlight everyone's contributions. Set practical boundaries. Agree on how meetings should be conducted, who gets to speak, and how credit is distributed. Remember, Stoicism isn't about withdrawing from life. It's about organizing your world so your virtues can flourish. The ancient Stoics weren't hermits. They were engaged citizens who stepped up when their communities needed them. Strive to be the same in your own environment, steady, structured, and unfazed by unnecessary drama. Embrace a little nightly ritual that helps you grow. Each evening, take a moment to reflect on a situation where arrogance got the best of you. Replay that moment, but this time, switch up the ending. Maybe pause before reacting, reframe your thoughts, respond calmly, or simply walk away. By doing this repeatedly, you'll start to rewire your instincts. What you practice becomes second nature. Eventually, your instinct will shift to safeguarding your inner peace instead of letting outsiders come in and mess with your space. Also, keep in mind that arrogance often crumbles when it's not being watched. Those who are loud often crave applause. If they're met with silence, if their words are met with steady gazes and no cheers, their bravado tends to fade. You don't have to feed their need for validation. The quieter you are, the less air their ego has to breathe. Marcus Aurelius had a straightforward message. You have control over your mind, not the events around you. Understand this, and you'll discover your strength. Keep that thought close. When someone tries to disrupt your peace, pull it out and let it ground you. There will be setbacks. You'll have moments of anger. You'll replay your responses at 2 a.m. and feel frustrated with your own courage. That's all part of building your emotional resilience. Be gentle with yourself. Remember, Stoicism isn't about being perfect. It's all about making progress toward the life you envision. Every misstep offers valuable feedback. What set you off? What narrative took over? What boundary was lacking? Take the time to learn from these experiences and apply those lessons. Remember, it's not about never feeling anything. It's about choosing how to respond to those feelings. In relationships, arrogance can be particularly harmful because it tends to repeat and wear you down. If a partner or friend regularly belittles you, a gentle nudge won't cut it. In these situations, a Stoic approach calls for setting clear boundaries. Be honest and straightforward. When you talk to me like that, it makes me feel small, and I won't tolerate it if it continues. If necessary, pull back your attention or engagement until the behavior changes. This isn't about being vindictive. It's about being mindful of where you invest your care. Support those who reciprocate your virtues, and withhold your energy from those who trample on them. The wise teachers of old emphasized that community thrives on standards, and your life deserves the same. In a meeting, if you get interrupted, take a moment to breathe and then say, "I'd like to finish my point in one sentence." If it happens again, follow up after the meeting. You might say, "I noticed I was interrupted several times. Can we agree to let everyone finish speaking?" At a family dinner, if someone talks over you, just smile, give them space, and steer the conversation toward something practical. If a stranger yells at you on the street, don't engage, just walk away. Your aim is to play the long game, beyond the immediate moment. Humility is strength without the need for attention, while arrogance craves an audience. Don't be that audience. Practice pausing, reframing, and protecting your peace. Let them be loud. You stay in control. Remember, if you don't control your mind, it will control you.